Alright, we're going to move into the right flank. Go ahead. Three. 13. 1, 2, 3. 14. 1, 2, 3. 15. 1, 2, 3. 16. 1. One, two. Count out loud. 10, go. Catch up. 6. 7. 1, 2. Motivation. Is it hard?
Once you put it into a dynamic environment, everything used to be.
Is that tap on or no? Ready?
Almost there.
I think. Trap your wrist. Oh, you got
just slide down. Overzealous.
Safeties, I'm not going to go over them again. I got time. Go. You ready?
Please pass them off. 2, 3, 5, 6.
All right, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Back up.
Push him out, push him out, push him out. Don't put him in the middle. I'm very good at it. Get back. Come on, grab the gear.
Help the guy there.
Let go. You all go, boom.
Back up.
Stay back.
She is mean.
Stay back. Stay back.
Back up. Get back. Get back. Go, 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 go.
Yeah.
Hey, get back.
That's
Let's go. Pick it up. 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 You. Go. 17.
Alright, here we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Gear.
Go, Jack. Back.
All clear.
All good. Let's move. Let's go.
Hey, 2, 3, let's go, yo.
You have 2 Marines up here, all alone, ready for an attack. Positive control of your weapon at all times. Fucking focus on your pain. Positive control of your weapon at all times. Forget about the pain.
Come on!
If Cobra Moy was alive, he would be putting out. Let's go. Enemy just took your weapon. Let's go. Come on.
Keep going, come on!
Let's go.
We're almost there.
One too slow. Let's go.
Put it inboard and him, right? Push the arm inboard. I don't know if it's close their body. You're the key. Yeah, I'll try. I didn't practice all that. I swear, I won't try to follow.
You're like, oh, I think you're.
I don't please. See, look, you see how important?
Axe don't.
Not progress to your green belt. Tap. Alright, execute a block for a forward strike with follow-on techniques. Execute a disrupt and thrust while closing with a moving opponent. Do one more time. Congratulations.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Green belt.
Aiming techniques. You get the pass. Pass
Rear choke.
To the right flank.
It's 4:30 in the morning. These Air Station Iwakuni Marines are starting their day in a plank position. This begins the first week of the month-long Marine Corps Martial Arts Program course, and the warriors here will have to push through endurance training before they begin learning any new MCMAP techniques. For course veterans, the long days and exhaustion are accepted obstacles.
If you're not progressing, it doesn't matter if it's a belt or if you're doing some simple things like MCIs, you're not going to get anywhere. If you're not pushing yourself, waking up at 4:30 in the morning just to go to MCMAP and PT and slay yourself, then you're not going to get very far in life.
Growing up, the next belt. If there's one more thing to add to my list of things to do. Got to make it to the top some way. So waking up 4:30 in the morning, being outside by 5, go PT, sustain, grapple, get my belt. Hey, got to get done. That's what I want.
As the course progresses, the endurance training will blend with martial arts techniques and discussions on warrior ethos. Each day will take a toll both mentally and physically.
If you're going to do something, you might as well keep going. There's no use in stopping. There's some point in time where that session is going to be over, and I'm not done until it's over. So I might as well keep going, try to make the best out of it, have the most fun I could.
Ready? It's good to be tired, to exhaust yourself, because you're just preparing yourself for everyday situations and in combat. At that point, you know that you're going to be prepared for anything that comes your way.
I have something to achieve somewhere in the near future. Something to look forward to at all times to keep me going.
If I was put in a situation where I had to fight for my life, I want to be able to just whoop someone's butt, that's it, and not being able to think about it, just for it to become muscle memory at that point.
Reporting from Marine Corps Air Station Iwakuni, Japan, I'm Marine Sergeant Joshua DeFore. Grab, pinch, twist, block, pull, throw. The same motion over and over again. There are over 100 techniques spread across the 5 MCMAP belt levels, and every Marine must master each previous level before testing for the next belt. This requires patience and a significant investment of pain and energy.
I go step by step and then move by move, and if I can get down to little things, I think the standard issue steps are easy. Really, I want to get it right. It's going to take some falling. It's just something you're going to have to get through. You're going to have to take a fall every now and again, so might as well just take one, get back up, try again.
With the course transitioning into its second week, the early morning fitness challenges and daily grind of sparring and grappling has already begun to take its toll on Lance Corporals Brevet and Vanel. The endurance training from the first week has helped prepare them for the grueling training schedule, but the Marines are clearly exhausted.
It's not about whether or not you can consistently do something over and over again. It's about whether or not you can get beaten down and get back up. Going back to back like today was a really big challenge, just having to grapple tons of varieties of people. A lot of them have strengths and weaknesses. It's just figuring out every single strength and weakness. I think it's the funnest part, because in a situation I know what I'm capable of, but I don't know what they're capable of. And trying to discover that and figure it out, it's a challenge, and I like it.
Part by part, the arm motions, the body movement, practicing like one little motion within a move. By the time I make it to my test day, I believe I should be ready.
Reporting from Marine Corps Air Station Iwakuni, Japan, I'm Marine Sergeant Joshua DeFore. For these Air Station Marines, today marks a pivotal endpoint to a month-long immersion into martial arts training. Over the next 4 hours, the Marines will be thrown into a series of scenarios and trials that will require every bit of physical training and mental fortitude that they've mastered up to this point.
All right, let's go.
The MCMAP course challenges those willing to sacrifice for a higher belt, but the actual technique test to earn the next belt won't be conducted for another 16 hours.
Push him out. At
3:30 a.m., the current focus lies entirely on the course's infamously grueling culminating event.
In a lot of ways, the culminating event is like the crucible. In boot camp, you know that you're going through all of that hardship and all that hard time, and you just know that at the end, you're always looking for the crucible. That's what's going to make everything official. So for the culminating event, it was great because these Marines are like from the left and right of you. You know that they're going to have your back.
Back up! Get back!
They're just going to push forward because you all are working towards the same thing. You're just trying to get your belts, and you're just trying to make sure you work together. That's the most important part.
All of the scenarios focus on teamwork and perseverance through shared objective, and provide Lance Corporals Benel and Brevet opportunities to lead and push their fellow Marines as their squad slowly makes it to the end of each mission.
For leading Marines, it kind of just comes. You just automatically get put in that position.
17!
And you just need to make the best of it. Just keep telling all your Marines to press forward, tell them not to give up. If you see somebody falling, pick them up, because we're all in this together, so we might as well keep pushing together. Let them know that they just need to keep pressing forward, because the goal is right there.
Let's go! Hey, 2, 3, let's go, yeah.
The culminating event is a course milestone, but the MCMAP technique test still looms. Later tonight, after a full workday no less, these Marines will need to muster every ounce of energy and concentration to earn their new belt. Reporting from Marine Corps Air Station Iwakuni, Japan, I'm Marine Sergeant Joshua DeFore.
Keep going, come on! Almost there.
Too slow, let's go!
Tonight, 16 hours after a culminating event, bathed in orange light and battling exhaustion, these Air Station Marines must draw from an entire month of preparation to test out for their new MCMAP belt. With over 100 unique techniques separated into the 5 belt levels, the challenge lies in remembering both the type of move, each variation, and the corresponding name.
Axe dump.
Lance Corporal Brian Vanel is up first, testing for the 3rd MCMAP level, green belt.
The way I usually go through the techniques is I usually watch a lot of people do it before I do it myself, so I can get a feel for it. And so I kind of learn from the mistakes, and I learn from the corrections, and I kind of put it all together myself.
All right, execute a block for a forward strike with follow-on techniques.
You don't exactly have to remember the whole entire technique name, just bits and pieces of it, because eventually the bits and pieces will click and match those bits and pieces to moves within the technique. Doing this for weeks and weeks straight, just going and going and going.
One more time.
It's just the best thing for you, just to keep doing it. Repetition, repetition, repetition.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Green belt.
Techniques, you get the pass.
Lance Corporal Linnea Prevet is testing for the 4th McMab level, brown belt.
Rear choke.
Movements that change, they tweak just a little bit. And the more you'll focus on one movement that you think you got perfect, the other movement tweaks a little bit and it blows the entire movement up completely differently. I feel like, yes, I've accomplished something, a really small little piece inside this huge spectrum. And success, I guess, it's seen in the eyes of the beholder, but you definitely have to just keep pushing forward and always challenge yourself. Go.
Reporting from Marine Corps Air Station Iwakuni, Japan, I'm Marine Sergeant Joshua DeFore.